G'day. They call me Ned. I like to talk about old stuff, so this is Old Stuff with Ned. In an horticultural vein, I have always felt that life is like a rose garden. As you wander through the garden, you may admire one rose bush for its long, slender branches, or another older plant for its broad, solid butt. One might have vibrantly green leaves, those of the next being of a more sombre hue. This rose may sport tiny, delicate buds. Another will beckon to you to luxuriate in the voluptuous curves of its fully matured blossom. The flower to your left may offer porcelain petals, with only the merest hint of a blush of colour, while the flower to your right is of a deep velvety crimson with an almost tactile texture. The perfume of a blossom might be a subtle presence upon the air, or it could be a seductive syrup that drowns your senses. Some roses may even be admired for the sharpness of their thorns. Every now and again, as you pass through the garden, you might encounter a rose that is so special that you wish to pluck it and take it home with you. But here, a cautionary word: if you pluck every blossom you see, you will ruin the garden for everyone else. In the vein of enchantments, a poem entitled The Maiden Rose. While following a laughing brook, I came into a twilight glade. Upon a large and mossy stone there sat a fair and lovely maid. Of alabaster was her face, her hair a fiery silken flow. New ivory formed her tiny hands, and emeralds were her eyes, I trow. So low and gentle was her voice, and yet her words escaped my thought. They were bright birds in springtime song, or butterflies at summer sport. I knelt beside the rocky bench, her gaze was warm upon my face. Unto my lips I raised her hand, my stumbling heart did leap and race. The morning sun was soft and warm, when next I knew the glade around. The brook ran on its winding way with splashing song and merry sound. Atop the mossy stone there clung a briar rose with slender stem. Its buds were cream and scarlet too. The trembling leaves were verdant green. I turned to go with heavy heart. For loss my eyes were blurred by tears. Then through the glade a whisper sighed, "Return, sir, please, this day next year." On that floral note, to use an enological term, remember, it's just another perfect day in paradise.